Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. A first down for the offense. They'll try the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get off the football, make the...
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too.
The ball pops out. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a...
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. NC State going up tempo. Touch pass on the run. Running toward the tape. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And you see so many of these plays now.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking the offense lining up for a first down play. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's McCall. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it.
Line gets set, first down. On the run, it's Waters. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew.
And they got him for the sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Well, this offense is giving him a lesson right now on how to fight through it.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Now on first down after that completion. He's going to pass. He makes a catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Getting some heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Caught near the sideline, it's Concepcion. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field.
North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Wants to throw. It's McCall. Quick strike complete. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his... First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grimes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel a little bit more.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, NC State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for space. It's Waters. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer. It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
To the air, it's Gulatowski coming after him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going at
offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the golden flashes want to crank the tempo. He's looking for a man on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defenses. They've got them pinned deep. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Garcia. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First. Offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to the air one more time. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your...
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Gulatowski. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it set up on the outside. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, man.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're trying to get to it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
And that's all you want, right? You want that 1st down. You understand the situation.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Those are hard.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Scanning the field, it's Gulatowski. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, going up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lane. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese State.
Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They call the counter play here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Short pass finds the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, Here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Nice grab. It's Anthony. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Oh, it's a reverse.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they...
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Ball handed to the running back, running through the tackle. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches him off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Arnold. Finds his man. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Sooners pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Well, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the 4th. was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Fayetteville, and whoop, pig suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. Quarterback empties his backfield. Going up top on first down. A strike downfield. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Green. Using the quick game. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. Caught on the outside. It's Sategna. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! You take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the...
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Back to throw, it's Green. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback.
On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting...
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
You see offenses doing this a lot now. When you got a scrambling quarterback, get him outside the pocket. Run a bootleg to the left where he has the option. What can he do? Pick him up, put him down, and they'll get some yards, or he can throw it down the field to try to make an even bigger play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Green. Got his man quickly. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Nice Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew that.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Sategna. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Mertz. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run the screen. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen.
He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting down.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They have relished this tight. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense?
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Leaves it with the back.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Jumped on top of the pile.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The give to the tailback. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And really, they say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.